Hi everyone. I figured it would be easier for me just to make an instructional video and you guys can watch that on your own when you get into your breakout rooms today to know exactly what you should be working on for your project. So at this point, you should know your deadlines for your project. Um, you got those in our community forum. They are also listed on our class website, and they are listed on Instagram and Facebook for not only Canvas, but for the sophomore class. If you need help accessing this, or you're like, where can I find this information? If you actually go to any of your class periods and you go into classwork and you click on class resources, you will see an attached classroom, and that classroom has hyperlinks to help you get to everything. Okay, and if you go to our class syllabus, you will get the link to go to our website. So all of that stuff is there. Um, and again, if you go to the Sophomore Times on Instagram, you will find a link directly on that Instagram that will take you to the sophomore website. So if that is something you're looking for, that's all you have to do there. All right. So today you're going to have some time to work on your project. Your first deadline is the research for your elements, and that is due on Monday. So you get the entire day to work on that with your group members. It is due at 11:59 p.m. on Monday instead of your normal 4 p.m. on Monday. So take some time. Make sure your group members use this time efficiently. You have by this time it's probably 45 minutes left in class, so make sure you use your time efficiently. So you're going to fill out this project guide. It's going to make you make a forced copy. So when you click on the document, it will make a forced copy. I'm going to say this so we can make sure everybody understands. The person who's going to submit for the group will submit me a link. Okay, you'll submit me a link to this document that you make. Okay, and everybody can work within that same document. So you'll give edit rights to the people in your document. First off, you should go ahead and make a team folder to keep all of your Epic Element stuff in so you don't get confused, okay? So go ahead and make a team folder. Everybody should know how to make a folder, but just call me in your breakout room right now if you need help making a folder. Make a folder for all your team members, put everybody's name in it so everybody can work, okay? That's number one. If you turn it in as your group, you just turn it in. If you are not the person responsible turning in, you still have to answer the question. You'll answer the question by telling me who is your group member that is turning it in for you guys, and what was your contribution? What did you do to help finish this assignment? Okay. All right, so you're going to watch the instructional video, which I'm making right now, and then you will fill out your group contract. Please do that quickly, and then you'll start working through what you need to know and what you need to know. Now, you may want to assign that to a group member to do, or y'all might want to take that and say, okay, we're going to go back and watch the entry event. And so you can go back and watch the entry event video, and from there you can type out your knows and needs to knows, or you can look through the student project guide all in the classroom. So I'll show you where that's at. So at this point, you should be in the STEAM room. If you are not in the STEAM room, somebody in your group is, and they can tell you the code to get in the STEAM room. And the code for the STEAM room is also listed under the project student guide. Okay, so you can go in and you'll get your project overview. The entry event here will tell you the link to the STEAM room. So if you go to the actual end of the video, you'll see the link to the STEAM room. And I'll scroll up really quickly and go to my stream. And right here, you see the class code, MVC 7VET. So if you type that in, it will get you into the STEAM room. All right. So you're going to do your knows and needs to know. I don't know if I would waste class time doing that. Not that it's a waste of class time, but I think I would say, okay, guys, let's go for tonight for homework, or before Monday, all of you go rewatch that entry event and write down your knows and needs to knows that we know for all classes. And we'll do that, and we'll have it done by Monday on this document. Okay. The next thing you're going to do is research part one. Okay. I suggest, because you have more than one element, I would probably make this a slide presentation and make a slide for each element and then assign group members each element. So if you have transition metals, then you only have elements 21 through 30. Everyone else, whatever group you got, you do all of the elements in that group. So you just decide who's going to be responsible for doing which elements, and you guys would go through. You do the element, the symbol, what's the atomic number, what is the normal state of matter for that element, what is the classification for that element. Is it metal, non-metal, metalloid, whatever? And then you will talk about color and characteristics. You'll talk about protons, neutrons, and electrons. The electron configuration, you can find that. So it's okay to research and find out what that electron configuration is. Next week, we will start discussing how to actually write electron configuration. So for right now, you just need to know what it is. Number of isotopes, density, historical findings, like who discovered the element, when did they discover it, like what does the element do, where, how, atomic mass. Okay. So what I will do is I'm also going to put here, need a website to research, start here. And I'm going to link ptable.com because ptable.com is an excellent website for all things periodic table, and it also has some research there that could probably help you. So there you go. I'll go ahead and put that in the document for you so everybody can have that. So all that stuff is due on Monday. Your second part of your research is due on 9/7. So you'll see that there will be another assignment in the Canvas Google Classroom that will say research part 2, and it will be due on 9/7. It will have the same instructions. Again, the person who's responsible for submitting it will submit it, but everybody else will have to answer the question. And this will be due on September the 7th. And you have to talk about special characteristics of elements in your periodic table group. Like what characteristics do they all have in common? What's something that is special about them? You'll have to tell us common uses or what is it found in today. So present time. So I'm going to put present here. So you guys, present time, so you understand that that's present time. So like, what are some common uses of this element today? How is this element develop and help the world today? You're going to talk about creative uses again today. Then you're going to think about what ancient civilization are you using in your story? Like, what ancient civilization are you using in your story? And how would these elements that you're researching right now benefit that civilization? Now, they may not have been discovered when that civilization happened, and that's okay. But if they were discovered, how could they have benefited that civilization? So that's what you'll answer there. And then you'll answer, how do you plan to incorporate these elements or this element group into your story, into your final children's story that you'll be making? Okay. And that part of your research, because you need more time to really explore that in all of your classes, is due on September the 7th. Again, I'm going to be in the main room. I'll be coming around to each room today to make sure everybody understands this. If you have any questions, send me a message to come over. And again, if your group needs to come to a small group session and you just want a small group session with your group, we can make that happen as well to help you with this. That's it for now. Enjoy your work time.